everyone, and welcome back to Splinter Cell Double Agent. This is episode 8. Last time we did the Kinshasa mission, and we are now heading back to the JBA headquarters. Let's see if we have any consequences for our actions. So essentially, we let Hisham go. We let our beloved Hisham get out of here. We tried to frame a fake body and burn it. Didn't work. The game is not smart enough for that, unfortunately. So we could not cover for his death. So he's out and he's gone into hiding, we've told him. So that's 2 pretty big strikes against our name for Dufresne. We have messed up the bomb with the Nokia and we've let Hisham escape. So let's jump into JBA headquarters, part 2. The Red Mercury device has been shipped to the JBA using a shell shipping company. The device is about to be transferred to their final destinations.
Letting Hamza live caused you some trouble with Dufresne, but at least you had enough sense not to kill him.
Hisham's a good man, and the mission was accelerating. Dufresne was receiving 5 Red Mercury devices. All of them were going to be detonated at the same time. One of them was going to be on the Alcost tanker to be taken into Los Angeles Harbor. The second was being choppered to Nashville, where the president was making an appearance. The last 3 were for New York City. But first, Emile smuggled the bombs into the States through his headquarters in New Orleans. While I was back there, I managed to sneak into the restricted area again. But I'm sure you remember that.
Cool. All those bomb sound effects. Boom. Back in the same spot
Lambert,
again.
I'm back in the restricted area.
Lambert isn't here.
Williams. What's going on? Where's Lambert?
Lambert's been captured. Dufresne got him a few hours ago.
What? What are you talking about?
Come on, Fisher. He knew he was risking this back when he started posing as Emile's new weapons supplier.
What do I do?
You make a choice. You need Emile to trust you, right? That's the point of this whole operation. To gain his trust so he'll lead you to the Red Mercury. Well, you can seal Emile's trust forever. All you have to do is plant information confirming that Lambert is a government agent. Then everything suspicious in the last few weeks falls on him. Lambert takes the fall and you're in the clear. Or you could plant information confirming Lambert's cover. That way he might be saved. But it doesn't really help the mission, does it? You and Lambert started this game, Fisher. Now you play it. All the way.
Are you enjoying this, Williams? You wanted us to fail from the beginning.
I want the JBA stopped, Fisher. But when you and Lambert started this crazy operation, I had to watch how it played out. Here are your orders. Steal a list of Emile's contacts out of his office. Lambert's notes indicate that it's in an abandoned bomb shelter underneath the warehouse. The schematics are on your PDA. While you're there, sample the Red Mercury Dufresne got in Kinshasa. I want to be sure we're chasing the real thing and not a decoy. Williams out.
Damn, this guy is such a buzzkill. He's so serious. I can't joke with him. I like how much we appreciate Lambert over the comms and the camaraderie and the banter between Sam and Lambert. And then this fucking guy, he's like, I'm in a suit. All right, sample the Red Mercury, access the underground bunker, steal the contact list, strengthen the false identity, or reveal Lambert's true identity. Our trust meter is currently more so over the JBA side, and I was actually thinking about this as we were loading into this mission. If you go too far over one side, can you reach a game over? Can you fail? If you go too far? Because it says going too far to one side or the other can put the mission at risk, but does it genuinely? That's something I'm curious about. If we play something all the way over one side just to see what'll happen, you know? We're kind of in the middle, so we're able to kind of play things a little bit either side, but we'll see. I would like to save Lambert because he's my boy, so I think we'll try and plant cover on him to strengthen his identity, but all of our primary objectives are also echelon objectives, so that's actually really rough. So if we confirm that he is a government agent, that could have disastrous consequences. I'm not sure if anything significant changes between missions. I think that's the fun sort of concept of how could you play this game differently, you know? So it'll be interesting. Enemies can be neutralized but not killed, and getting caught performing suspicious activities may result in serious consequences. We've got the pistol, rubber ammunition, sticky cam, tranquilizer, EMP, flash grenade, smoke grenade, tracker, hacking, ion mobility spectrometer. Portable ion mobility spectrometer allows for the detection and identification of very low concentrations of chemicals. All right, we'll need that for the red mercury. Cool. And we're going in. All right, so I think our first objective seems to be around this way. So let's get started, shall we? So a compact launcher. All right. Quick save to start. Let's begin the mission. Alright, we're going down to this objective. And my quality's bad again. I hate the night vision being so awful. Okay, access the underground bunker. Alright, so this is the entry point, and that will take us through to the rest of the mission. Gotcha. Wonder if we can explore the previous area again, but we'd like be able to get like equipment or something maybe. Alright, underground bunker time. Okay. I have the OCP. Good thing that's not moving. Oh. I ate my words. It's moving now. That's a turret, but I don't know if that's also a camera. I don't... Okay. It might not be... Alright, I don't think it's... Yeah, it's okay. It's just a turret.
What the hell was that?
Oh, God.
I saw something.
Yeah. Yeah, you did, mate. You did. You saw me, Chief. Oh, it's just ambient lighting. There's no, like...
This is a level 1 alarm.
Excuse me?
Don't make us kill you.
Jesus.
Just come out with your hands high.
Alright, we're off to a great start.
Use terminal.
Get slapped. Flawless beginnings. Alright, we're unfortunately at alarm stage 1.
Going through. Give me room.
Oh, and someone's here too. Pretty far away, sir.
Could have sworn I saw him.
Ooh, Sam Fisher from Dufresne. Moss, I will let you kill Fisher only when it is appropriate to do so. Someday he may no longer be useful and then he will be all yours, but I am positive that this man can be kept in line. Fisher cannot possibly be a traitor because he is not wired that way. It would be impossible for him to play a part, as it were, because he lacks the imagination to be anything other than what he is, just a plain old soldier with no water wage. Wow. We've done a good job convincing him of our double agent status. I love that we've actually, like, fumbled with him twice, but he's like, you're just an old soldier. Amazing. Look at that. See? So, guys, just so you know, every time I actually trigger an alarm or, like, make a mistake, I'm actually just playing, you know, the double agent thing. It's my cover. I'm like the drunken master. You're like, ah, and you do, you know, you're like a buffoon. But it's for a reason. It's so everyone thinks that I am terrible, but then they never really see my true potential. You know, I keep that tucked away. All right, let's Upload the Lambert related information. Oh, do I get to choose what it is?
Lambert or the mission. If I confirm Lambert's cover, Emil might set him free. But then he'll still wonder who the mole is. If I let him know Lambert is a federal agent, Emil will kill him. But he'll be satisfied. The mission can continue. I don't know anymore. I just don't.
I have to keep him alive, right?
Damn mission. I'm not letting Lambert die.
Alright, we're confirming his cover. False identity confirmed. The trust is now in the middle. The problem is, all of 3 of these missions are echelon. Our trust is going to go all the way back over to the NSA. But that might be okay, because it feels like we're reaching... I mean, this could even be the final mission. Especially with the stakes being like Lambert could potentially die. So if everything goes over to the NSA side and we bust Dufresne and the Red Mercury, it shouldn't matter too much if we're way over the NSA side, but we'll see. So obviously, you know, just remember, guys, when you're watching me play, just think about the Drunken Master technique. It's all deep cover. Alright, next objective. Looks like we can go... Yeah, let's go this way. Close. Okay, that's too much of a hassle then.
Today, so talented, so young, and so rich. A multi-billion-dollar deal for 6 kids, all under the tender age of 10. And all play instruments and sing. They don't even know the capital of their country, but they can call a limo. Good news, it was reported today that a cure for the common cold is very close. Reliable sources say that chicken soup has proven to be part of this new discovery. And in politics today, the election is proving to be a close race. Now, I don't mean to sound cynical, but I wonder if all these promises will have any meaning after the election. The fire we reported at the old fire hall is still burning out of control. There are no reports of injuries, but a 3-block area has been evacuated.
Okay. That's what I like to hear.
You might want to avoid that route on the way home from work. And there are 3 suspects now wanted in the murder of that Victoria girl found last week in the river. Full report coming up later.
I could
and
use a
in
little
business,
help.
the stock market fell through the floor.
Anything you want.
No one seems
Why
to
is the JBA working with foreign terrorists? It doesn't seem like your style.
It was Emil's idea. He said that sometimes you have to use them to defeat them. Everyone else was against it.
But Emil outvoted you.
What he says goes.
So much for democracy.
Is there something weird about Sam's voice here?
You're not with them, are you? Are you gonna kill me? Please don't kill me.
And in politics, the election is proving to be a close race.
I heard those footsteps.
Holy!
But I wonder if
Who's
all
there?
these promises will have any meaning. after
What?
What's going on here?
Well, the crime rate is
We're in the dark.
first time in 15 years.
What the fuck? We're in the dark.
And there was another
Get out of here. What the fuck? Alright. This dude's a cat.
away unconscious, but is expected to recover fully
Jesus.
and should be able to help police with information. 3 chimpanzees found their way out of the zoo today and are roaming around the nearby mall.
The fucking news.
It would be safe to keep your distance until they are returned. The fire we reported at the old fire
Ooh.
still burning out. Injuries, but a 3-block area has been evacuated. You might want to avoid that route on the way home from work.
The time has come.
Suspects now wanted in the
From
murder
Dufresne, we are at the cusp of greatness, and I appreciate greatly the hard work all of you have done to get us this far.
and in business.
As close to the end that we are, it is very important that all of you know that even now, our enemies are trying to break our resolve. The last few hours are every bit as important as the first ones, and all those along the way. Be even more vigilant and take extra care. Our success hinges on your alertness.
Seriously, that's good news.
Both
And there was
bombs
another
have now
drive-by
been sent on the
shooting
way
today
to their
downtown.
targets.
It appears to be gang-related, but there are no suspects yet. The victim was taken away on
Cancelled. Disable the Nashville bomb. Cancelled. Disable the LA bomb. Why are they cancelled?
chimpanzees found their way out of the zoo today and are roaming around the nearby mall.
Huh?
They're not dangerous, but it would be safe to keep your distance.
Wait, what?
When they are returned to their home.
Sample the red mercury, return to public area, steal the contact list. Wait a minute. What are those cancelled objectives that they never even popped up?
Deal for 6 kids, all
Did I take too long to like...
and all play instruments and
Did I take too long?
they don't even know the capital
On something?
was reported today that a cure for the common cold is very close.
That's weird.
Say that chicken soup has proven to be part of this new
So I did my primary objective to send communication, and that cancelled an objective. Okay, we want to go in here. This might be where we sample the red mercury. This way. Not this way. How do I get to this big... How do I get to this room? Oh yeah, hang on. It is this way. Fallout shelter, surveillance room, and the laboratory. Oh man. Ah, I hate this goddamn... The night vision is screwed. What? Come on, man.
Stand back!
Oh shit.
Personnel.
Smacked him while I was in the dark, but he was like, "Ah, here is here." I must have like just tickled his nuts or something. Stupid question. I've been asking why there's no emergency escape from the Red Mercury chamber. The answer is simple. If you need someone with you at all times to get out, it's hard for one person to sneak in and screw around with this stuff. And the last thing we need is someone screwing around with the Red Mercury. We don't want any accidents or another Jaeger. Aha. Okay. This complicates things. Red Mercury room. Hello everyone, just a reminder, we now have the Red Mercury on site and have gone to stringent containment procedures. If the sniffers find any Red Mercury vapor in the air, the bunker door will seal immediately to prevent contamination of the rest of the site. The door can only be opened from the outside with the code 1429 and will stay locked until the vent system deals with the toxin. So when you go to work, bring a buddy. So it can only be opened from the outside. 1429. So I've got to confirm the mercury sample. What happens if I just return to the public area though? For those of you who need to gain access to the Red Mercury for whatever reason, the code to open up the container is 127. This can be easily remembered because the alpha crystalline form of mercury, 2-iodide, the proper name for Red Mercury, changes to its yellow beta form at 127 degrees Celsius. 127. Okay, so that's the chamber, but let's have a look at this. 1429. Let me in. I'm scanning for potential exits. Can I like smash glass maybe? Is it gonna trap me in here? 127. Sample the red mercury.
This is Emil. Something is not right this evening. I want everyone on the lookout.
Oh, okay.
Anything out of the ordinary.
I'm being gassed. Oh. Oh, nice. Aha! Well, you shouldn't have put this here. I can't see. Where am I? Fucking, okay. This is the worst camera angle of all time. Oh, Jesus. Alright, that's sampled. I can get out of here now. So returning to public area, and then there's also an objective around here. I wonder, though, considering it cancelled the it cancelled the disarm thingy, cancelling disarming bombs. I wonder if we just return to the public area without doing these objectives, if things would proceed, but they are primary objectives, so I think we got to do it. So I think this will be stealing the contact list. The trust is going all the way to NSA, so... which means they're going to confirm someone's the mole, and it's probably going to be fucking me, because I just confirmed Lambert's cover. Look how suspicious the JBA are of me. It's not too far over.
Attention, everyone. There are still some final tests to run before the bombs are declared ready to ship. Sorry for the delay, but we don't want another Cozumel. More details later.
Oh. Oh, now I can
Fisher, our spotters have located the Nashville and Los Angeles bombs. One is on the dock, the other is on the roof. They're being loaded now. You have to defuse them before they ship.
Okay, so why did they come up as cancelled before? Alright. Patriot 32430. As you have requested, Mr. Dufresne, I've taken a look around for your Mr. Sam Fisher. There's something very odd going on with him. His trail abruptly vanishes just before the mess in Ossetia. Apart from his conviction, there's absolutely nothing since. I'd be very careful around him if I were you. There you go. Suspicious. Alright, I got fucking 7 minutes to disable some bombs. It was weird that the game told me that those objectives were cancelled. Fucking hell. Well, the NSA is going to fully trust us after this, aren't they? Oh, preventing the bomb's defusal. But that means the bombs are going to... that means the fucking nukes go off, dude. Like, I can't do that. See, sometimes there are JBA objectives that are pretty safe to do. But not that. Not that. I gotta defuse them. So one is on the roof. Boat by the pier and on the roof. Alright, I gotta return to the public area as well. Okay, is disabling it? Disabling it might be this room here. Because there's an objective here.
The fire we reported at the old fire hall is still burning out of control.
I think this is the room. So I'm gonna like make a save here. Actually, let's make a solid save, because I've never manually saved, really quick save. So we'll make a solid save here, because this is like determining whether or not.
3 suspects now wanted in the murder of that Victoria girl found last week in the river.
No? Well, there's an objective in here, so...
Stock market fell through the floor today. No one seems
Or is it on the computer?
So it's hard to know where it's heading. Chances are we're in for another ride tomorrow. And in entertainment today, so talented.
What's the objective that's in this room?
So rich. A multi-billion-dollar deal for 6
nope.
kids all
That's the
under
radio.
tender age.
This looks like a control room for stuff, but apparently not. Especially considering this was the room where it first popped up with the cancelled objective. Strange. Okay. Strange things are happening to me. Okay. We're almost back in the public area, then we go to the docks, then we can go to the roof. Love that that body doesn't get picked up on whatever these thingies are. Alright, I've wasted enough time. Fucking hell. I can't see and the night vision sucks. Wait, it just says to exfiltrate. I can just leave? So returning to the public area, I can just leave? And then that will just not allow that, that'll just be preventing the bomb? How can, okay, how interesting. Alright, we're gonna make a save here. Just to see these potential outcomes, because this is bizarre. We can't really let the nukes go off. Damn, so as soon as the game says to return to the public area, you can just leave without even getting the contact list, without like any of that. That's so interesting.
Damn it! What's wrong with this? Forget it. I don't want to find anything anyway.
Just find myself very confused this mission. I don't know if we're even going to be able to disable these bombs in time. We could disable one. Probably get to one in time at this rate. I need to remember how to get to the roof. I have to get back to my old school thing, but like, oh man. I have to remember back to JBA part 1. The only problem being we did initially have a nice timer of 8 minutes, but we now have 2.5. I wonder if any information on these computers changes in this mission. Yeah, shit. Jamie, this is your weekly reminder to calm down, take better care of yourself. No, that's the same, I remember. Don't know what you're doing with Sam. My dear Miss Villablanca, there's not much I can tell you about myself that you don't already know. My name's open book, but a very short one. John Brown's army is what's important, more so than myself. I can tell you, however, that my family has owned land in the great state of Louisiana for well over 2 centuries, and through the efforts of my forefathers, we acquired a certain amount of prosperity, inspired by their example of hard work and disgusted at the direction of the country has taken. I resolved to put that money to good use, to gather like-minded men and forge a new America with them. Money, you see, is only important if you use it. I have no fear of using it for anything. And careful, it's not smart to be hanging around so too much with Fisher. There are some people who are going to be here for a while and who ain't. If you get my meaning, he's on the ain't list. I can take care of you. He can. If you're not careful, you get dragged down with him. Moss. I wish that reading stuff on the computers paused the timer. It's a bit unfortunate. Because there's cool information to gather and read. Who's in Emil's room? Anyone? Nope, but the radio's going. Damn, look at all this though, because there's so much for us to read. I need to read these, and then I guess we'll have to reload a save. I believe the fortune is smiled upon me and extend a blessing upon the great work we're about to undertake. Secure here from our enclosure, safe from prying eyes. Our soldiers are disciplined and righteous, knowing in their hearts the justice of what we must do. Our allies are fearless, if not trustworthy, and Providence has given us this man, Fisher, whose skills are precisely those we most needed. I do not believe anything can stop us now, not when fortune itself is on our side. On all sides, I am surrounded by incompetence. I understand the failings of both Moth and Sykes, but this goes beyond the pale. Mr. Fisher and Enrica have failed in their labors. Whether it be by sloth or carelessness, I do not care. Their behaviors will be corrected, their failures cleansed, and then they will be sent forth to do the work that is intended for them properly. The next time, I will not be so forgiving. Time seems to move forward ever faster. We're on an ambitious schedule. He's emailing himself. We've received the shipments for which I've been waiting impatiently. Enrique has begun the work of preparing them, and soon they will be ready for their baptism of cleansing fire. Mr. Moss continues the vendetta against Fisher, and Sykes claims he is some sort of proof of treachery.
Have now been sent on
but their judgment is lacking, and I shall reserve mine for now. Oh, for some reason I thought the mission was going to end. Fisher isn't an actor. He's just dangerous. Let's kill him tonight. I'll do it in his sleep. Just let me know if it's okay, and I'll do it. I don't know what got into Sykes, but I think he's right that we shouldn't trust Fisher. He'll kill Fisher for you too if you ask him. God. He's illiterate. Kinshasa. The business in Kinshasa went about as well as could be hoped. The traitor in Masood's organization is dead, and they have our man Fisher to thank for it. The plan moves forward apace, and very shortly we will see the fruition of all our labors. Then it will be time to consider what to do with my so-called allies, but I am quite certain the good Lord will provide guidance when I need it, for as it is written, behold, the flame of the city ascended up to heaven. So we're getting very crazy religious terrorism now with Dufresne, who emails himself, and also Hisham is dead according to his email, even though he's not. Did putting the body in the car change something? Because we told him that he was in hiding and he was disappointed. The opening cutscene to this mission confirmed Hisham survived as well. How strange. Okay. Well, look at that. It's right in the middle. The bombs ended up getting shipped off, so we can return to the public area. And now we're going to see what happens. This is a really interesting split point, I suppose, because the reason I made that save was for the curiosity of what would potentially happen if we didn't defuse the bombs or we just exfiltrated. So there's a lot of missable sort of context to gather from what these characters talk about. Like Dufresne emailing himself all the updates of our potential treachery and how missions have gone, I think is really interesting. And then you get motivations that you wouldn't usually get for the character, and some background information about there's a religious element to it as well. So that's pretty cool that that's available. And you've got Moss emailing Enrica about shit as well with his perfect grammar. It's really interesting that this game in general, we're going to play the Xbox 360 version and see what we can do differently. But then that game's also different in general. So it's just kind of really interesting that we're at a point where I'm I want to already split our timeline and explore what if scenarios of what can go differently. So we're exfiltrating with the trust meter dead in the center. The bombs have gone off. We have information and we've kept Lambert safe. But I have no idea how that's gonna... I have no idea the consequences of that. So what we're going to actually do here is, because this mission is quite short, depending on what we do, is we're actually going to see what happens here. So the trust meter is still in the middle. We are going to continue. We're going to see the consequences. It'll probably jump into the next mission. We're going to see what happens. But then we're also going to potentially explore the options of disabling the bomb. I thought this might have been the final mission. Turns out it's not. But maybe the final mission is the consequences of what we do here with the bombs and Lambert. So let's explore what we've just done, face the consequences of our actions, save Lambert, the bombs have shipped, and then next time we'll see a different outcome of maybe revealing Lambert but disarming the bombs. Let's see what happens. Members of the JBA have deployed 3 Red Mercury devices.
How is Lambert?
Dufresne roughed him up pretty badly before you stepped in, but he's expected to recover.
Not like some other people. Right, Williams?
Fisher, what I did was necessary.
Oh, okay. That was very short. What I did was necessary.
Where
all pays off. All the work, all the sacrifice. It ends here, and we couldn't have done it without you, Fisher.
Don't thank me yet.
Congratulations, Fisher. You've just completed the world's first Halo jump.
What? Hell and damnation.
What's going on?
It seems Mr. Sykes was right. Our Mr. Fisher is a traitor and a spy. And for that, he died. Kill Fisher on sight.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this would be the consequences of saving Lambert, I suppose. Okay. And then we defuse the bombs here.
Down, man. Bite me. I'm serious. Fisher's around here somewhere.
That son of a bitch, I knew he was dirty all along.
Like hell you did. I was the one who kept telling you that.
Zip it, dumbass. Didn't you just tell me to keep the noise down?
Kill BJ Sykes and Jamie, defuse the first bomb. So we're now on bomb defusal, and then opportunities neutralizing Sykes' men. Well, now the trust meter is pointless, obviously, because we've been outed as a traitor. That's okay. So that's curious. Let's save, and now what we're going to do is we're going to see the opposite outcome, right? So now I'm going to load our progress, and we're going to try and this is, I should do it to save. Oh, we're in New York. Let's load the mission fresh, and we're going to reveal Lambert's identity, and then we're going to attempt to disarm the bombs. What's a little bit interesting is, I guess there were 3 bombs that went to New York, right? And then there were 2 that went to other places, and the 2 that went to other places were the ones we failed to disarm. So I guess we can say farewell to those cities. The consequences of our actions are far-reaching. It seems like, in terms of a story, right, this makes it really difficult, because Splinter Cell Conviction, I think, is the next one, which, given the nature of this game, feels like a very interesting title, depending on what's going to happen in this game following into being convicted, maybe. But is there I would assume there would be a particularly canon storyline of the choices that are made, I suppose, because you're either disarming all the bombs and saving Lambert, and then saving yourself, or Lambert's dying, or, you know, depending on which choices you personally make, that should affect the next game. But I don't know. It's too early to start theorizing about the next game. Let's jump back into part 2. And like I said, we're going to do the different choices. We're going to not reinforce Lambert's cover, and we're going to disarm those bombs. And we'll see how that plays out. And then I'll have 2 separate save files with those decisions in mind, so we can see how this game can, like, finish, I suppose.
This would have taken a little longer.
We don't have longer. Emil's getting impatient.
This dude being right here is a little concerning. I don't think I'll be able to slip past him, so I'm not sure. I wonder if I can turn off this light. Nope, I can't turn off the light through this thing. Maybe I can turn off this TV. Nope. Okay. I need a distraction. Because that dude, maybe he's too locked into the computer to notice me. Fisher bothers me.
Not like that. It's his record. Sykes says he doesn't job. What's the deal? Not sure yet. Sykes said he'd be taking steps to find out.
Everybody's so suspicious of us. It's kind of great how we're like, at this point, we're like, Fisher, I don't trust this guy. All right, let me have a look. I have a primary save in New York with the decisions we've made to save Lambert and to not defuse bombs. So I'll probably be safe to do quick saving. So we'll quick save this mission. Okay, I can go right past the No, I can't. I was like, can I go right past the dude on the computer? Nope. Oh, but that's because that dude was right there.
We'll all make it out alive.
God damn it.
Nice and slow, all right?
Oh.
No funny business.
Alright, this is gonna be fun.
Gonna come along peacefully or not?
No.
Just let him go. He won't get hurt.
There he is! I just spotted a body.
Come on, man. Come outside.
Let the hostage go.
Oh, you shot him. You shot him. You killed him, not me. Alright, here we go.
Lambert or the mission. If I confirm Lambert's cover, Emil might set him free.
Sorry, old friend.
Still wonder who the mole is.
It's done. True identity has been revealed. Damn, appropriately sad music too.
First time in 15 years. Either that or someone kidnapped the guy who knows the truth.
Soundtrack is definitely a pretty standout in this game.
Drive-by shooting today downtown. It appears to be gang-related, but there are no suspects yet. The victim was
Okay,
taken away unconscious.
so JBA is confident in us now.
Should be able to help police. 3 chimpanzees found their way out of the zoo today. And
What's really interesting is the send communication to Emil's men
safe to keep your distance until they are
is not even an objective, but for some reason it's on that laptop.
so talented, so young, and so rich. A multi-billion.
So I think we're going to leave that alone, because I think when we did that, it said those objectives were cancelled, like the shipping off the disarming the bombs, right? And it said it was cancelled when we sent the communication off, and then when we got further into the mission, it said to disarm the bombs again, and then there was an objective in this room that we couldn't activate. So I actually think that there's an objective that you can trigger earlier which glitches the level, but not really. Like it kind of breaks the immersion of it, because I think that you're supposed to activate that laptop to send the communication to ship off those bombs, and that's like preventing the defusal, I think. But we did that without knowing what it was. So it's weird that the game allows you to do that before the bombs are even brought to your attention to disarm them.
And all play instruments and sing. They don't even know the capital of their country, but they can call a limo. Good news, it was reported today that a cure for the common cold is very close. Reliable sources say that chicken soup has proven part of this.
Okay. Now there's another guy, but I don't know where he is, because he walked in, we took him out last time. There's someone out here. Oh, speak of the devil. There he is. He's gonna see me.
What is that?
Yeah, he's gonna see me. Alright, well, we'll say, what is that? And then we'll take him out. So we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Now we'll do the rest. So we'll get the sample. We know what to do with that. And then we'll send off the communication. We know what to do with that too. Okay, I'm at alarm level 1, so it's a little bit busy in here right now. So I'm gonna take that guy out.
Damn it! Man down!
We're gonna take that guy out. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. We'll take him out. I can't shut these down. I don't think. Oh yeah, okay. They don't pop up on the... They don't pop up on the electro reader thingy. Okay. Do this. Do a much more efficient run. I think triggering this one sets off the bomb things though once we steal the contact list. Or maybe it's just when we do both. See what happens. I mean, according to the way that we played out the previous level, we didn't even have to do any of this once it gets to exfiltrate, which is really weird. Oh, you know why? Because when we sent off that communication of, and then canceled those bombs objectives, and then it just said, go back to the thing, that was us sequence breaking the level, because then we could just go and extract without even investigating the red mercury. Like, how weird is that? I think, yeah, it breaks the level. You go and send off the communications, it cancels the disarming bomb objectives before the objectives even get to you, and then you can just extract. You can just leave.
Alert level down to 0. System resetting.
That's really bizarre. Was this not where the contact list was? I think I've forgotten. Oh, the contact list was here, wasn't it? Yeah. And now we get red mercury. I'm really curious as to what's going to happen with Lambert now. I'm assuming he may die with revealing the identity. Also, I believe, like I said, the only thing that I'm aware of with this version of Double Agent is I think the canon one, the canon game is the Xbox 360 version and the PS3 version. That's the version 1 of the game, and this is like the original Xbox and PS2 version. So while we're talking about differences in stories, I guess I have to put this in its own little pocket universe anyway, because I don't really know what's going to happen with the differences, which is very exciting to play the next Double Agent game. I have no idea how it's going to go, but we'll just have to find out. I'm intrigued, and I guess that's the one where our choices in regards to canon stuff of the correct story that will come in handy. That's when we'll need to actually put our thinking caps on. But still, I value this story all the same, even if it's not like canon, I suppose.
Attention, everyone. There are still some final tests to run.
Because it's quite engaging.
Ready to ship. Sorry for the delay, but we don't want another Cozumel. More details later.
Okay, so now it's time to disarm.
Our spotters have located the Nashville and Los Angeles bombs.
I got stuck.
One is on the dock,
I just got stuck. I just got stuck. No! What the fuck? I just got stuck on the corner.
Before they ship.
That's such bad luck. I was about to sneak past the camera and I got stuck on the fucking corner. That's so funny. Alright, let's go. I gotta zoom because we gotta make use of time here. Gotta make better use of time. We don't have to read those emails now because we've already read them this time. So now we can just focus on the mission. Yeah, so now there's not a objective to now there's not an objective to exfiltrate because we didn't send off the order to just deliver the bombs. Alright, here we go. So I think this is our we're getting close to the roof.
Shit, what was that?
Here's our bomb. Conveniently placed and lit up. Okay. Now it's time to go to the docks. I think we can go from there, actually. Hold on. Might be able to go to the docks from this building, I think. Maybe not. Hang on. I want to... I need to... Because I remember that room. Okay. Alright, we'll go down this way. We gotta get to the docks. And then we'll get both bombs, and then... after that... we'll see the consequences. Our identity should be protected because we've done it with Lambert instead, but I'm also not sure if it's like scripted for the mission to go wrong and for like Dufresne to get that Sam Fisher's the guy, you know? Like we don't know that yet until we actually get into that mission. So we might have just given up Lambert for no reason. It's kind of funny you get like this thing where it's like, I guess the illusion of choice in that sense, you know? Get the illusion of choice. Oh, that door's blocked. Oh, I remember this room. Hang on, where do I want to be to get out of here? Oh, I need to be over the other side. Yeah, it's like the illusion of choice. Oh, I ran. Oh, shit.
Move it up!
I accidentally jumped up in the air and ran. That's a shame. How do you know? I'm in the dark. Leave me alone. This camera angle is great.
Man down.
I'm on the clock, boys. Being careful is not possible. Okay.
We've got an intruder. Good. I've been looking for some action.
Unauthorized.
Oh. Oh, there's a dude right there. I should have saved when that save progress thing came up. It's alright, because that allows me to do this again. I got lost in the room that I was in because I thought I was in another room, and I was like, wait, this is not the room that I want to be in. And then I got confused. So that sums that up.
My eyes wide open.
Now I can go where I want to go in peace. Yeah, the room that we're heading to now is where I thought that I was. I was like, wait, I'm in the wrong place. And then I unfortunately sprinted. Yeah, I definitely am curious as to the trust in this game, whether you can actually like properly fail missions or if things can go like ridiculously bad, I suppose. I'm stuck again. What the fuck? I got stuck on a pipe. There's too many things to get stuck on in the environment here.
Come on, people, we're running out of time.
Still there. Good. Let's see what I can do.
Someone moving around out there? Who? I don't know who. That's why I'm worried. That time I'm... Yep. Be on your guard. Something... Come on out! You can't hide forever!
He just randomly shot without even seeing me. And that detected me. God damn it. You guys suck. You know when because the characters have done it before, you know when they are like investigating and then they just shoot a pipe or they just shoot something? That's what he did, except I was right there that time, so he actually found something. That's so unfortunate. Alright, let's defuse this bomb. I'm done.
Something is not right this evening. I want everyone on the lookout. Report anything out of the ordinary. Fisher, I want to see you in your quarters in 5 minutes. Be there.
Ooh, okay. So what happens now? Return to public area. Oh, okay. I guess we'll just return to the public area and then we'll see what happens.
Both bombs have now been sent on the way to their targets.
This is a level 1 alarm.
Why did the alarm go off? There's no alarm. So now we go back to the public area and we see the consequences of our actions. We see what happens with Lambert, and now we see what happens with the diffused bombs. And then we'll see how that affects the beginning of... We'll see how that begins the next mission.
Whoever he was back here.
That dude saw my fucking pinky toe. Alright, back out to the public area. Exfiltrate. Both bombs defused and Lambert's identity revealed. Let's find out what happened. Let's see how it can be different. This is like the first level that has like just like massively significant changes because of like the impact of like characters and situations. Like this is the first one where I'm like, I need to see what could be different, you know? And the trust meter, the NSA are now confident in us and the JBA is suspicious. So I assume... Oh god. Oh god. It's gone all the way over there. But with Lambert being confirmed, that should take some heat off of Sam, but I do feel like maybe Sam getting outed by an unknown phone call must be the, like, scripted trigger for the mission. But let's see. Members of the JBA have deployed 3 Mercury devices. Alright.
I killed Lambert.
Yes, you did. You believed the mission required it, and you acted accordingly.
Is that how you justify what you did?
He got dumped. Oh man. Yep. So he just gets like an unceremonious like cutscene.
All the work, all the sacrifice. It ends here, and we couldn't have done it without you, Fisher.
Don't thank me yet. What's going on?
It seems Mr. Sykes was right.
Okay.
Mr. Fisher is a traitor and a spy. And for that, he died. Kill Fisher on sight.
Damn, dude. So it's still, yeah, they're still suspicious of you right at the start, and then you have to defuse the bombs in New York. I love that I've put myself in the worst situation in terms of my 2 save files now, because it's like my 2 New York save files is no bombs defused, no bombs defused and Lambert alive, or bombs defused and Lambert dead. That's the different outcome. We're gonna have to proceed with this one. We'll do it while we're still here. We'll proceed with this mission, which is bombs defused and Lambert dead, but it's okay because it's not canon, right? So he is alive in our hearts. I think it's sad that it's just like an unceremonious like afterthought where it's just like a loading screen cutscene where it's like, yeah, he's dead, yeah, he's alive. You know, it doesn't actually. That kind of sucks. But with that one, we've checked out 2 alternate ways to do the JBA headquarters part 2, and we are now in New York to disable the 3 remaining bombs, and we will be doing that next time. So thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Double Agent. I hope you've enjoyed seeing 2 ways that we could have done this mission, and we'll see how things play out in New York. I'll see you then.